Oh, it's on. Hi, I'm Drillbats. It's so nice to see you. Um, I am alone at the museum and gallery where I work, so I thought it might be fun to just show off a little bit of what we have. This is our museum dog. I thought it would just be kind of fun to show some of the cool stuff we have, and I thought that oh, there's like words popping up on the screen. I'm going to try to save it and maybe at a later time post it on YouTube if people are interested, just because we do have some cool stuff. If nobody cares, that is okay as well. This is weird, I don't like seeing my face. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some of the cool stuff we have. So for the record, we do have in our museum portion, so okay, the cool thing is most of our museum was antiques and things that were found in root cellars by cowboys and ranchers who were out riding the hills. So a long time ago, people came to our area to homestead and such, but it is very difficult to farm here. It's a great place to raise cattle and livestock that can run around in the rocks, but it is very hard to farm here, and I think these people had a hard time, and because it's a total drag carrying stuff around in your covered wagon, especially valuables, because it's, super bumpy, they buried their stuff, like family heirlooms and, big clocks that they liked, in these root cellars, I think with the intention of coming back, but some of them never came back. I'm not sure if they lost their location or they just never made it back. But anyway, people discovered this stuff, and so a lot of it is donated. A lot of our stuff is early 1900s, or some of it's even pre-Civil War. So I think it'd be fun to show off some of this stuff. It's pretty cool. That said, so I'm not in the museum portion right now. You might not believe in haunted stuff, and that is totally fine. You can have a laugh at my expense, but there is a doll that is a little bit haunted. I don't think she is bad, but she's definitely got some energies coming off her. I'm gonna go in and show you her, but I'm not gonna say anything about her in front of her. I'll come back in and show it. So yeah, okay. Are we flipped? Okay, this is me walking through. We do have an art gallery side. Look at this little owl. I put a little crown on it because I thought it would be cute. This owl has a friend up there. Okay, so this is the portion of our museum that is from the homestead stuff. I'm working on getting everything labeled. As you can see, this is my handwriting, LOL. So these are our dolls. Good morning. How are you today? So this is Miss Doll. Oh, why is it? There we go. You look so pretty today. And these are her little friends and family. As you can see, we have quite the collection. A lot of these dolls were made in Germany. So I'm working on researching every single thing we have in this museum and getting all the history. That's my little car. I call her Baby B because she's blue. And anyway, so I've been researching these dolls, and a lot of them are from the 1910, late 1800s. They're pretty cool. We have a couple other ones just chilling. As you can see, Miss Doll is in a high chair because she's very big, and we like to leave a little gift for her so she doesn't get bored. Nice to meet you, Miss Doll. Okay. So that is Miss Doll. I don't know that she has a name. She's pretty cute. So she is nice sometimes. You might be like, Drillbats, why do you think she is alive? So as you can see, she's sitting in a high chair because she's too big to fit in the case. So each winter we do some remodeling in there. There was no insulation in there and it was freezing. It was an ice box. So in winter, when it's a little bit slower because we have less people coming to visit, we take everything out of there and we put in insulation and repainted the walls and built some new shelves and stuff, so it's a lot nicer in there. And now that it's nice, that's why I'm working on getting everything like really nicely labeled. We're gonna type it up, I promise. It's not gonna have my weird handwriting there. But anyway, during the remodeling process, the dolls who were in the case, they just stayed there because, you know, that's fine, it's built there. Miss Doll started moving, and like I could sometimes hear something scrape in there when nobody's there. On Sundays I work by myself. Today's not Sunday, but I'm here by myself because of things. And Miss Doll would scoot around. I could hear her when I would be out cleaning, and this building has other ghosts, and so I thought, it's really old, like I said. Did I say? Well, I'll tell you in a minute. This place was founded in the 1890s as a stagecoach stop. People have died here in this building. So there are some ghosts. There's a lot of history here, obviously. And anyway, Miss Doll would scoot around, and I used to think, oh, like perhaps it's the other ghost, or I thought perhaps it's the building settling, because apparently in the 70s, there's a house portion back here where my boss lives. She's third generation. Her grandparents founded this place. Anyway, apparently there's a jacuzzi that they put in, and so I thought like, oh, that's the jacuzzi settling. But we're gonna flip to Hachi real quick. Hi, Hachi. He's on duty, but he's napping. Oh, just kidding, he's awake. How you doing, Mr. Hacho? Anyway, I thought it was the jacuzzi settling and stuff, and then I'd go in there and the doll was in a separate place. I thought perhaps when it first started happening that it was the guy who was doing the repairs, like moving her, obviously just to be, be able to get in there and stuff. Nope. I started to get weird vibes the more I would go over there when nobody would be working except for me, and I certainly wasn't moving her. Nobody else was in the building except for sometimes the dogs. Wild. Anyway, I started to get really scared, and I'm like, don't be silly, don't be silly. But anyway, as you could see, did you see? She was in a high chair. As we started to get finished with the remodeling, I took one of the little dolls out of the case, and just like, because I was cleaning in there, and I set her on the high chair, and everything stopped moving in there ever since then. And I think Miss Doll is just lonely and bored, and I was like, well, she probably feels bad that, she's not in the case with her gal pals. So I've started, every day I make sure that there is something on top of her high chair, like that was an extremely old hymnal in there from 1876, like Southern hymns and stuff, pretty cool. And I set that there, and I go in there every day now, and I say, good morning, or I say, good morning, USA, and I sing the American Dad theme song, because why not, right? And she's fine. She doesn't scoot around that much anymore. Sometimes she'll move a little to the right or the left, like an inch or two. Not super noticeable, so I'm trying to assume that it's just people go in there and bump her around a little bit. But I mean, she used to move like across the room, and she would literally move like within a 15-minute span. But she seems nice now. I don't get the weird vibes. Why are you barking? Why are you barking? Having a dream? Maybe someone's coming in. I'll need to end this. But we have a gas pump left over from the stagecoach stop days. Oh, somebody's there. Okay, I'm gonna end this, but I'll come back later. Anyway, that was Miss Doll. See you later. Bye. Hello, so I am back. This is the other museum dog. So this is Norbu. His name means precious one in Tibetan, and he's, can I see your face? He's kind of an introvert. He's very sweet. We met him earlier. This is Hachi. His name is Japanese for loyal, kind of like Fido, but Japanese. So my boss, these are her puppies. She named them, of course. Hachi is 1.5, almost 2, and Norbu is 3.5. They are adopted brothers. They're very cute. Sorry if this fan is loud. There is no AC in here. It is very warm. It is like 87 degrees in here right now. That was the bell. We just had a very cute couple from Germany come in. We have a lot of foreigners from across the sea who come in. It's really fun. I don't know, I'm sure people in Europe have, people coming across all the time from different countries. In America, where I live, we're very rural. My chain is messed up. This is my Star Trek necklace. It's got the little med bay thing. It's cute. Anyway, we don't get that many foreigners out where I live. However, at our museum, we get a lot of people from Australia and a lot of people from Germany. We have just so many tourists who come through, especially during the summer months. It is really nice to like meet foreigners. It's really cool. Because I think if I worked anywhere else around here, I probably wouldn't get to have that kind of culture. I have a lot of foreign students at my college. And that's cool, but it's nice to see people in the real world, Anyway, so I don't know if I explained earlier, I'm here by myself today, I'm acting manager, and I had probably 40 people in already today, and so I've given this spiel a lot of times, so I say it so many times, it kind of all turns into one. I don't know if I said it already, but this place was founded in the 1890s as a stagecoach stop originally. My boss's grandparents founded it. She's third generation. She actually, while her parents ran this place, she was a nurse for many years in a big city. She's very, classy, which I think is cool. So that's why her dogs have kind of exotic names. She's like, I'm not naming my dog Jimbo. She's got, taste. Not saying people here don't have taste, but, if a girl likes seafood, there's none here, and they're like, ew, seafood, that's too fancy. No, it's not. But anyway, so this place was founded in the 1890s. During the First World War, when they were rationing gas, they couldn't keep making it as a stagecoach stop alone, so they opened the museum and the art gallery portion of this place, and that's what it's been ever since. It's really cool. There's a lot of history here. Like I said, there's some energies and ghosts here. Most of them are benign, but it's real. If you don't believe in that, that's fine. You can have a laugh at my expense, no big deal. But anyway, here's some more of our gallery. So, like I said, part of the museum, that's kind of the settler portion of the museum. We also have a lot of art that's also part of our museum. All of our art is made by Native American artists. We like to support local artists, so a lot of it is local as well. Everything is authentic, which is pretty cool. We have some specific artists that we work with regularly. It's really neat. So I'm not going to show you everything because I think that would totally get overwhelming, but I'm going to I like to spin around, get the lens flares like the Star Trek remakes. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, J.J. Abrams. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, here's some cool stuff. I'm just going to show you. I'm doing the live thing. Oh, okay. I'll show you when I get back. That is the bell. Someone is here for a tour. Okay. See you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Hi, we are back. So I spent an hour giving tours. We had 17 people come in all at once because people always come in all at once around here. It was great. I met a guy from Poland named Matt Weiser. He's very cool. I met a group of 4 people from Australia who were here to go rafting around here, which is cool. And then a bunch of fellow Americans just checking out the museum. So I gave the tour. It was great. I believe I gave the spiel last time. Like I said, everything's blending together. When I'm here, so normally my boss is here, and then me, and then sometimes this old man who he doesn't work here. He's related to my boss, but he doesn't work here. He drives her crazy. He's 94, and he just shows up. He's very grumpy, and he hangs around, and he kind of helps with customers sometimes. He doesn't know how to run the cash register, and he doesn't know how to give the tour, but he'll say hi, and he's kind of our greeter. So, I mean, anyway, he's not here either, so I'm here by myself. When they are here, my main responsibility is giving tours and working on the displays, things like that. For the people who are interested in the art galleries, sometimes I do sales, I share artist information. When I'm here by myself, I do all of that. I also run security. I do the cleaning because you want to keep those cases sparkly, and you want to, the loose items, you want to keep them straightened up and stuff like that. We do have a little gas tank. My boss is like, they come in for the gas and then they stay for the museum and gallery. So I run out and like greet them. So I kind of run all around. There's no AC in this building. Today it is 91 degrees inside the building. It's actually cooler outside because the building is stone, and it's in winter it's an ice box, and in summer it is a heat box. But anyway, enough of that. So I've been running ragged. It's been about an hour since I last was attempting to film, so sorry if my hair looks different. I was running all around. So what I wanted to show is this wedding dress. So this is a Paiute wedding dress. So the Paiute tribe is our local tribe. As you can see here, I'm not going to touch it, but this is made of buckskin leather, and as you can see, there are a lot of beautiful tassels. They go all the way down the side. So our local Paiute tribe, they're kind of known for their very delicate beadwork, as you can see right here. Also, all of our cradle boards are made by local ladies, and you can see they all, well, I don't know if the detail is going to show up, but they do all this beautiful beadwork. You can kind of see it on these ones. And they're really cool. They always come in and are like, look what I made this time. Oops. I just bumped into this dang chair, so sorry for that. Anyway, back to this. So this dress, it actually comes with, the set came with moccasins as well, but I don't know where they are. My boss has them separate. As you can see, there's these beautiful little beads and tassels. Up here, you can see these shell earrings. These are earrings that go with the dress. And so one of the pairs is earrings, one is like a thing that goes in the hair. This dress also comes with a belt, this beautiful beaded belt, but my boss has it separate because she's trying to get a mannequin for this, but she's afraid that if it's on a mannequin, people are going to touch it. So in the meantime, it's not on a mannequin and it's up here, but we don't have a belt because it'll fall off. As you can see, this is the necklace. So here we have the lovely beadwork. Oh, my finger looks huge. Haha. The white part is, I believe, deerskin. I'm not going to get up close because I don't want to, ruin it because this is an antique. But anyway, these right here, I'm trying to point. Whoa. Yeah. Those are elk teeth. Yes. Teeth from an elk. Very cool. So a local lady came in, and a long time ago, so my boss's mama, who ran this place, sometimes, so most of the artists that we work with nowadays, they're like established and professional artists, but back in like the 70s, a lot of ladies, they would just do beadwork on the side, and if they didn't have enough, money that month for something, like if they had an unexpected medical expense, they would come and sell their the things that they made on the side just to get extra money. And one of the ladies came in, she needed $1,000, which in the 70s was, I think, a lot. I don't know, I wasn't around, but I've heard it's a lot. Anyway, so she came in and sold her beautiful wedding dress that her mom had made for her. And anyway, in like 2007, her granddaughter came in and she said she'd like to buy it back because she was graduating law school and she wanted to wear it. Like, it's a wedding dress, but she wanted to wear it because it was her grandma's, and that was so cool. So my boss just gave it back to her. And then afterwards she came back and she was moving and she said she wanted to donate it back for display. So that's why it's here. It was, given with permission. We didn't steal it, I promise. But yeah, I think that's just lovely. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Oh, my head's big. So what else is here that is cool? So this, I was showing you, I'm doing this vertically because it's on Instagram, and my plan, we'll see if it actually works, is I'm going to, on the screen, like have the video here and then do subtitles here. Whoa. So we'll see. If I go on this hand, you can see my ring is a little acorn. Anyway, so these are all cradle boards. So other tribes have different names for them, like papoose and such as that. Ours, the locals, they do call them cradle boards. It is a thing where they still use them in place of, I don't know what you call them, like baby carriers. So these are real, but they also, there are a couple of ladies who they do this competitively, and they enter beading competitions and stuff like that. And we have a couple that have won the regional first place here. Look at that. Look at those beautiful colors. Sorry, I love bright colors. Yeah, is this the lady? Is this it? Yes, I don't know when this article is from. It's from a while ago. But anyway, here are some of the competitive winners. There's, look at all this cool stuff. One of the things that is very important to the tribe around here is preserving the art. Look at this plant. He's reaching over. They're trying to preserve, and so trying to preserve the culture. So they're, they hold these classes and they're teaching the young people to do cradle boards. It's so wonderful. I'm going to go check and see if that's another person to give a tour to. So if I'm back later, I'll be back later. If not, bye-bye.